Their intense war raged for 3 long years, never stopping, weakening both sides of the conflict. Until today. Hayakue had released the most cunning of the demons, banding them together with the weaker ones to fight with a vengeance. Sending the army of evil to overrun the Guardians in sheer number, Hayakue had spread his dark, shadowy wings, calling forth his ultimate power to destabilize the barrier and escape into the human realm. It had happened so fast that the Guardians didn't even know how many demons had slipped through the barrier with him, and the only way to stop more from following had been to destroy the Heart of Time. Now the Guardians were at a crossroads. Hayakue and the demons would be free to stalk the priestess within the human realm, because with the time portal destroyed, the Guardians couldn't reach her. "We shouldn't have done that," Toya growled, glaring at the pile of rubble from where he knelt on the ground. Loss of blood had sapped his energy, but not his anger. He'd sent all the power he could through the time portal an instant behind Hayakue. He only hoped he had wounded the demon lord in the process. "Hayakue will hunt her." "She's just a baby, 3 years old and powerless against him." The sadness in Conway's voice was thick as his eyes glittered with tears. He tried to wipe the evidence away, but only succeeded in leaving a smear of blood across his cheek. "What if the demon finds her before he does?" "She won't stand a chance against them." Kotaro closed his ice-blue eyes in denial. "She doesn't have anyone there that can protect her from demons, or from Hayakue." Shinbi's amethyst wings vanished as he wrapped his arm around the gash across his ribs. He would heal, but it would do no good. "We may have stopped the rest of the demons from entering her world, but in truth, we've lost it all if he claims her." Caillou was the only one still standing at his full height, but only because he chose to ignore his own wounds in light of the dilemma they were now facing. "It is not over." His voice was devoid of the anguish that plagued his brothers. "What are you talking about?" Toya hissed as he stumbled to his feet. "The time portal's destroyed. We can't save her." His silver wings vanished in a flurry of feathers, making way for his anger. "There is a way, but the price is high," Caillou informed them. "There's no price too high." Conway spoke what the others were thinking. His hands were now fisted at his sides and his eyes determined. Caillou's long silver hair fluttered in the breeze as he turned his golden eyes to lock them with Conway's. "Would you die for her?" "If it would save her and her world," was Conway's instant reply as he took a step forward. "Then it would be but a small sacrifice." "Just tell us what we have to do," Toya demanded. "Our lives already belong to her. If it takes blood, then we will bleed." Caillou looked from one guardian to the next, seeing they were all in agreement. "If we die in this realm, then we will reappear in hers. But there is a cost for such an act. Our powers as guardians will be cut in half, and our wings are the price of payment because they will be the power that carries us across time and space." "Will we be together?" Shinbi had the forethought to ask. "We are brothers, and that will never change. We will not be reborn, but slip through the veil of time as we are. To the mortals we will appear only around the ages of 17 to 19, but our immortality will keep us from aging. The power of the descent will give us a life, as if we have always been there among them, near her. The priestess is innocent in the realm of humans. She will have no power until she comes of age." Shinbi tightened his grip on his staff as he looked out at the bloody battlefield that surrounded them. "We've been attacked by powerful demons many times, and yet we live. Just how does a guardian go about getting himself killed?" The faintest hint of a smile possessed Caillou's lips as he answered. "It takes a guardian to kill a guardian." "If we are going to do this, then we might as well make it a test of strength," Kotaro insisted, trying to push away the horror of killing one's brother. Shinbi nodded, understanding what Kotaro was trying to do. "We have always wondered who among us is the strongest." Conway's glittering eyes turned black, and the ebony color quickly spread out across his wings as if eating the stardust that glittered there in multi-hued flecks. The instant Conway came into his true power, it became a fight to the death. Within moments, Toya was the last one standing. He dropped to his knees from the pain of what he'd just done and what he yet had to do. No one had thought about the truest sacrifice that was to be made. "To be with you." His voice was only a whisper as he kept the rest of his thoughts deep within him. Taking his twin daggers in a tight grip, he plunged them into his own heart. The last of his power activated the sacred daggers as the ice quickly spread out from his heart, followed by the flames.